Thousands of years ago, giant creatures roamed the ice-covered plains. With their long, curved tusks, thick fur, and powerful bodies, mammoths represented the might of nature. But then, something happened. Humans arrived, the climate changed, and mammoths faded into history. Or did they truly disappear completely?
Today, scientists are on the verge of bringing mammoths back to life. Genetic engineering, cloning, and artificial intelligence could turn this dream into reality. So what does this mean? Will the giants of the past become part of our future? Or is this just another dangerous game we're playing with nature? Mammoths were truly the giants of nature. The woolly mammoth, in particular, ruled the icy lands of Eurasia and North America for thousands of years. Standing over 4 meters tall, weighing up to 6 tons and covered in thick fur to survive freezing temperatures, these animals were evolutionarily perfect for survival. But two major forces that disrupted the balance of nature slowly wiped them out: climate change and humans. As the lost ice age ended, the climate warmed and grasslands disappeared. Mammoths starved. And then humans came. Mammoths were hunted for their meat, hides, and bones. Their numbers quickly dwindled. Around 4,000 years ago, the last mammoths living on Wrangel Island also died. And so, these giant creatures were lost to the dusty pages of history. But science wants to rewrite this story with the help of artificial intelligence and genetics. Today, for the first time in history, science is on the verge of bringing back an extinct species. This process is known as de-extinction. So, how can mammoths be brought back? Scientists are focusing on 3 main methods. 1. Cloning. DNA taken from a mammoth cell is transferred into an elephant egg. In theory, this could result in the birth of a baby mammoth. However, we don't have a complete mammoth DNA sequence. 2. Genetic editing. CRISPR. Scientists are trying to modify the DNA of living Asian elephants with mammoth traits. Genes for thick fur, cold resistance, and fat storage are being introduced using CRISPR technology. 3. Artificial womb and surrogate mother. For the embryo to develop, either a surrogate Asian elephant will be used, or an artificial womb. The Colossal Project, led by Professor George Church from Harvard University, aims to create the first hybrid mammoth by 2030. Sounds like science fiction? Not anymore. Genetic engineering is pushing the limits. Artificial intelligence is no longer just a system that controls robots. It's also a tool that reads and interprets the genetic codes of living beings, predicts diseases in advance, and helps bring extinct species back to life. Mammoth DNA has degraded over thousands of years. To fill in the missing sections, AI compares the genetic maps of elephants and mammoths. It reconstructs the missing parts by making predictions. It's not just a creature's body that matters, its behavior is important too. AI simulates the lifestyle of ancient mammoths, including their movements, diet, and even their sounds.
What happens when a mammoth is released into the wild? How will it affect grasslands? How will other animals react? Artificial intelligence analyzes these scenarios and provides scientists with future projections. So, the return of mammoths is now being shaped not only in laboratories but also through computers. Nature and technology have never been this intertwined before.
We can bring mammoths back, but should we? Releasing a species that went extinct thousands of years ago through natural processes into today's ecosystems will it create a new balance or disrupt the existing one? Can an artificially created mammoth ever truly be happy? If it has no herd to live with, no environment it understands, would it simply become a spectacle? Scientists call this the Jurassic Park syndrome. Just because something can be done doesn't mean it should be done. Bringing back a species is not just a technical challenge, it's also an ethical responsibility. If used wisely, this power can help build the future. If misused, it could invite disaster. Scientists plan to bring a hybrid mammoth to life by the year 2030. If this happens, it will only be the beginning. Next in line are other species. The Tasmanian tiger, dodos, and maybe even Neanderthals. Or a risk of repeating the mistakes of the past. These giant creatures that once walked the earth may soon be among us again, but this time, we created them. But what do you think? Should we bring mammoths back? Are we giving nature a second chance, or have we already crossed the line? Write in the comments. Let's discuss the future together.